Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Blake Snell gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now to the plate,
leading
Marcus
off tonight
Semien,
for Oakland,
and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Marcus
First
Semien.
pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Marcus Semien goes down for the first out of the game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Grossman is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss. Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 21 homers and 51 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And there's one gone to start the night. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
That triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 19 driven in. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Duffy takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A man on third with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
0-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete. The Rays lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham moves over, 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today.
The right fielder.
And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Standing in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Pham racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Austin Meadows.
And leading up
hitless
for
in
the
4
Rays,
tries in the ball game
the
yesterday.
center fielder, Austin Meadows.
First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one.
Batting 7.
And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simeon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 8. The designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
In now, Daniel Robertson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Standing
Batting
in now,
9.
Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie
As he takes a
Adames.
cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound.
Now
he executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Adames is off at first with 2 away. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Pinder Stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Is well placed down and away for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's Jurickson Profar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Batting ninth.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Bo Taylor. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air out to center field. Meadows is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A's go quietly there. They're down 2-0. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy.
And leading off
smacked
for
the
the Rays,
triple and later scored his
third
first
baseman,
time around.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. High and deep to right center. Kenna is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little
now
in the pitcher's
batting,
favor,
catcher,
but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Wow, you
now
know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So here is Avisail Garcia. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball.
Ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Duffy at second. Zunino on at first with 2 down. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first
out. Up next
out.
for Oakland, the left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
In there, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rays,
Yandy Diaz.
the
He
first
flew
baseman,
out in his last at-bat.
Yandy Diaz.
The pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
Now batting,
kept his hands
the
inside the
designated
baseball
hitter,
and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you
Robertson.
can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Daniel Robertson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter,
Hey, you know
number
what?
1.
You could slowly
Shortstop.
start to see that
Really?
batter leak out over the
Love
plate.
it.
That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still
Up
nobody
next
out.
for Tampa Bay, the second baseman,
Man, I
Joey
feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Ready for another shot now, Joey Wendell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Duffy, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Profile for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 3 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Oakland, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Meadows moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
an early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here. The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Next up for the A's, Mark Canha. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Canha, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Pham going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. Now batting, Tommy Pham. He'll start
And
things out in
leading
the
up
home
for the
half of
Rays,
inning number 5.
the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Line towards center field. Kenna patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Line drive to center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Plate, Avisail Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Into the box, Chad Pinder. He'll start things out in their half
Leading
of the
off for the
sixth
Athletics,
as they look to shake
the
things
third
up
baseman,
here for a lineup
Chad
that, quite frankly, has been
Pinder.
non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a called strike two.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you can take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Chad Pinder becomes the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now in the box, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. Number 10 for him on the year. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, number 46,
Bo Taylor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Taylor, a native Floridian. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
the batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Standing in, Robbie Grossman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Here it comes on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Simeon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard liner, but picked up on a hump. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 3 and the A's 1. Striding in, Austin Meadows.
Leading off
lead it
for the
off
Rays,
as we start the home 6th.
the center fielder, Austin Meadows.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Kenna is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 2.
For that first pitch of the
Yandy.
inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. Fouled off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Kenna has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
Daniel Robertson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker.
The
He
batter,
just happens
number
to
1.
hook that one
Shortstop,
right into left field for a base
Willie.
hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out
Dominic.
right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be Willie Adames. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Robertson on second. Adames at first. 2 out in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Robertson rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Edobray Ramos will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 61, Edobray Ramos.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1 offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Second and third, 2 away. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
From the stretch, the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Tampa. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready now, Matt Olson. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now batting,
got it to bend
right
a lot, and
fielder,
by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders.
Ladies and
Side
gentlemen,
retired.
it's time
A's are
for the
gone in order.
traditional
And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Red.
So stepping in, Tommy Pham. No hits in 3
Leading off
tries
for
so
the
far.
Rays,
He struck out once.
the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Throw into second, and he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
That's the ball.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire.
The right fielder.
Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping up now, Avisail Garcia, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Pham stands at second with 2 gone. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
The first baseman.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First offering on its way. There's a strike with the breaking ball. And he misses with it, 1-1. This is lifted out to left. Grossman is there. And the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1.
Your
Diego
attention,
Castillo
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as he'll
Rays.
do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
stepping in, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 2
Leading off
in the
for
ball
Oakland,
game so far.
the center fielder, Mark Canha.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The windup and the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
2-0 now. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Castillo is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
He loses him on ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
And going back to that previous at bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch, and he lays off there, 1-0. Profar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's set. The 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. A's strand a couple. They trail it 4-1.
Your attention, please.
Is on to pitch
Now
out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Digging in and looking for more. Daniel
And
Robertson.
leading up
He
for the
singled
Rays,
his last time up.
the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint
The batter,
than watching
number
that high
1,
fastball.
shortstop,
a high piece of cheese,
Willie
swung at and missed.
Adames.
That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Popped him up. Pinder has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2. Petit, a 6'1" right-hander, has a very strong chance of making the American League All-Star squad this year. He's currently the leading vote getter among relievers.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
That misses 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Ladies
Jose
and gentlemen,
Alvarado
your
comes on
attention,
from the
please.
pen, hoping to finish
Now
this one
pitching
off
for
here
the
in the
Rays.
top of the 9th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Robbie Grossman will be the first one to greet him.
Leading
As he'll
off
have
for
to
the
turn
Athletics,
around and bat from the
the
right
left
side of
fielder,
the plate
number
here.
8.
They look like they're
Robbie
up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball called for strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wendell moving to his right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Settling in now, Chris Davis. There's prior history in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Last strike now for Oakland. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell earns win number 7 on the season. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Tampa Bay Rays got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-1. The Boston Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Zach Cozart was locked in at the plate with 4 knocks, leading the Halos over the Dodgers 4-1. The Mets racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-4. The Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 4-3. The Pirates picked up, 19 hits in this one as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 5-3. The Cardinals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 5-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-1. The Rockies totaled 11 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 8-5. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.